All right, man. We got the final word. And we got to settle this. I think this going to come down to 3, though, big dog. We got Lord in the building. We got Joe Castro on the way. We got Big on the way. We got Law on the way. We got the OC on the way. So you go get 2 of the best right now, Mr. Lord Brunson himself and Boss Cowboy. So you were saying before we kicked off that you got some stuff on your heart.
I do. And, I wouldn't be myself if I ain't say it, boss. I mean, I was disappointed with the Philadelphia Eagles during, the beating we took to the San Francisco 49ers. But I was more disappointed at my players who I back every day having more smoke for me on social media than they had for Deebo Samuel on the football field, man. This is Philadelphia, man. That just don't sit right with my spirit.
Wait.
It don't sit right with my spirit. We gotta look ourselves in the mirror. We gotta reevaluate. Because if you doing all this talking to me and Seth Joyner, you better be ready to play these red hot Cowboys and produce a win. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Produce a win. I know you're capable of it, but stop talking about it and be about it.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Stop talking about it and be about it. The defense is horrendous. We've been getting by. Boss. I don't like getting by. I like to excel. I like to overachieve. We've been getting by with poor play, poor coaching, just getting by against some good teams. You know what I'm saying? But after Thanksgiving, this is when the real NFL start. You can't keep getting by. You got to go out there and start taking stuff, man. And that's my message to my team this week. You got to take it or it's going to get taken from you.
And listen, man, I hate Philly, right? And of course I do. But I have to also keep it real. I do have some things I respect about your fan base, bro. I just kind of sit back and I watch. And it's one thing I noticed about y'all when you said, man, it's Philly. I felt what you were saying with that, where accountability is first. I see y'all, bro. Because I was over here like, wait, hold on. Are they booing them?
We don't give a damn if you 14-1. If you come out there and don't play to the standard of the city, boss, we got to let you know about it.
I said, wait. They 10-1.
What you think we were supposed to do to them, boss? They're supposed to get booed. You know what I mean? We don't respect that level of play, and they know that, bro. They know that. I'm on a first name basis with multiple players on the team and a couple guys in the National Football League. First and foremost, before I was a content curator, as I like to call myself, I'm an Eagles fan first. And if the product ain't right on the field, I got to talk about that. I don't care if I done played cards with you, shot dice with you. I don't care what your job title is, who you are to the team. If the content ain't right, if the play on the field ain't right, we got to discuss that because that's what come first. You know what I mean? I got to do my job. And when I say I'm the best reporting on the Eagles, I expect y'all to do your job on the field and say, I'm the best wide receiver. I'm the best cornerback. It got to go hand in hand. Or I got to talk. Listen, I'm never going to lie. Yeah. We ain't looking right now, boss. We ain't looking right.
And integrity is on the line, man. And see, you can't risk that. See, I really understand that on some real business. And, so, and that's, it's people got to understand that's the job that we have. So it's sometimes really honest where I get so aggravated when people question my integrity. Like, for instance, I was saying that, yes, and it's true, Reddick did win on Terrence Steele, but I was being honest. It was like, nah, bro, he did not give up 12 pressures, though. But people thought because I was going against PFF that I was lying. And it's like, bro, I would never risk that. My integrity is too important to my business.
Right. And this is what a lot of people fail to realize. Like, everybody has a core. Although the subscriber count is different for a lot of content creators, everybody got that core a couple thousand or whatever it is that's going to respect you for you being you. So, that's our promise to the people that follow us, is us being ourselves and keeping it real. I'm not about to switch up, man. I seen play that listen, man, I got to keep it funky. I seen play against San Francisco. I seen no heart. You know what I mean? That's the major concern for me, man. If you've been following me from the beginning, the Philadelphia Eagles done got punched in the mouth a couple times since I started my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But what I always respected and always said was, we might not have the talent right now, but we played with heart.
Right.
We had all the talent in the world and didn't play with no heart. That's what hurt the most.
Yeah.
Because
that's real.
Yeah, that's what hurt the most. You got to think. I come from a military background. I done been in Afghanistan, stuff like that. So I got to stop looking at this like it's war, because that's how I really take some of it. Like if you gonna talk bad about my teammate Boss all off season, calling him trash, my brother in arms who I go to war with, if you gonna do that all off season, calling him trash, then you gonna come out here and return a punt. Debo should have been smoked on one of them punt returns. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think the heart was there. I think a lot of people on the team right now are too comfortable with being friends with the opposition. When y'all could vacation in the summertime together, but you're trying to trace a Lombardi. You ain't got to be friends until the summertime. You know what I'm saying?
Godly. Hey, Big.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure your mic was good. Hey, we got Big in the building, man. You got any back and forth, some ooey with my boy Lord? What we got?
No, he ain't answered my DM, so I guess we good.
I mean, listen, I ain't answered the DM because I didn't want to, man. That's just as simple as that. I just didn't want to. I don't even have no excuse, man. I read it, but everything ain't worth a response. You know what I'm saying?
You right.
You could have waited.
But I didn't like how you retweeted that and said what you said without hollering at me first, because it wasn't about you, and you had people probably in your ear saying, "Oh, he sneaked this in you."
I don't have nobody. Listen. It's never that. It's never that. I wait till things.
So why'd you jump out there
first.
thinking it was you then?
Well, because with you have a responsibility from the things that you put out there as well. If you see people under the comment section assuming it's me, and you don't say no, this don't have nothing to do with him, I'm assuming it's me.
Right. But see, here's the thing. On that note, when I made that tweet, I think I made it early in the morning. I do delivery drive, so I can't check my phone until the afternoon. So when I actually seen that, and I seen people saying lower this and lower that, I didn't know it was. So I did go to your page, and then I seen that video where I don't know, where you made a video early in the morning, and it was talking.
Oh, the one that Slay and Asante Samuel.
Yeah.
Somebody else in the NFL reposted. Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, so I guess they jumped in it. So I could see where you probably assumed that, but by then the tweet had already came out from you, and so that's why I said, well, I'm not going to engage over the internet, because I'm not going to do that. Because
who was you talking about? Since we talking about this now, since we engaging now on the live, who were you talking about?
I was talking about a lot of Cowboys content creators and a lot of content creators in general, because I definitely feel that when players jump in tweets, a lot of people don't stand on what they said, because they feel like because players come in and try to bully them. I'm not saying they did that with you, but they do come in with a bully mentality. If you say something, they're like, oh, that didn't happen. And then all of a sudden the person that said this in the tweet, then they switched up everything from the tweet. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I said it like this. And I'm like, no, stand on what you said. Don't change because that player came in that tweet and said something. You stand on what you said, because at the end of the day, the player should be able to respect it, because if a player can't handle somebody saying to them something on Twitter, then they shouldn't be on Twitter. They should delete their Twitter account, because people are going to say stuff to you on Twitter. So, yeah, I was talking about Cowboys content creators and content creators in general. If you say something and a player jumps in your tweet, stand on it. Don't change because they said something. Don't change it. You can have a talk about it. You can have a conversation about it, but you don't have to change because a player came in there. And that's what I was basically saying. So if you, like I told you when I got in your DM, anytime I've ever talked to you, I've always talked to you directly. I've always got into your tweets. I've always talked to you directly. I ain't never said no sneak this on the side, because that ain't my style. I don't need to do that.
Okay, well, I mean, let's talk about football then.
Yeah, and I'm also glad y'all handled that. Like, man, I knew y'all would. I said, man, it's just because I already kind of saw the back and forth, and I'm gonna just kind of give everybody the background. My boy Lord go defend his turf. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, say what you go say to me. But Big was talking in general. You know what I mean? So And that happens on Twitter, man. Everybody just kind of understand that does happen. Misunderstandings happen. So on football, let's have some fun real quick. I think we should start off on some fun. Wouldn't y'all agree?
Let's get it. So let's talk about some fun. How we gonna smack these Eagles Sunday.
Oh man,
let's talk about that fun. And we gonna smack them dudes. We're gonna beat y'all real good.
Listen, if you want me to be confident right now, that would be me being fake.
Ooh, I know y'all not confident. That's why I love it.
That would be me. But you know what? You know what I know though. I know y'all a little too overconfident though. Y'all are a little too overconfident.
You think so?
Maybe.
I know so. Maybe, look at how y'all talking. Look at that. Look at the temperature right now on social media, boss. Look at the temperature right now.
I'm listening.
We ain't saying nothing. Right now. We don't have a room to talk because we know that we was let down by the product that was put on the field last week.
Right.
So what has to happen is they got to show us something before we can talk. I got to keep reminding y'all, this is Philly. You're going to have to show us before we can back you, or we're going to just talk about how bad you are.
That's real.
So we're not confident right now as a fan base. I know my fan base through and throughout. Do we know we could win this game? Absolutely. We beat y'all already this year. But it's different playing in Jerry World. Y'all on a different level right now. Make no mistake about that. You know what I mean? The comparisons about who y'all played, the comparison I was drawing earlier in the season, I don't even think it matters. I mean, when you locked in the way that offense is locked in,
right?
You know what I mean? You virtually could beat anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially a team that just giving it up on the defensive side of the ball the way the Philadelphia Eagles are. But I will say this too. Y'all not San Fran. Y'all not San Francisco. Y'all not the 49ers. You know what I mean? Y'all a little too overconfident. Y'all don't have a person like Deebo Samuels. You know what I'm saying? You got a CeeDee Lamb. It's a little more finesse, but we like them finesse guys. You know what I mean? You don't have CeeDee Lamb is not going to come out and return no kicks. He ain't that type of guy. Y'all ain't got that guy.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you who we got that's gonna eat y'all up though. His name is Jake Ferguson. He's gonna have a big game. I've been telling the world about Jake Ferguson for a long time. You saw a little bit of him, and I wish Dak would have hit him on that pass. I keep bringing it up on when it was 1:14 left to go in the game, and he missed him on that pass. But that's okay. But Jake Ferguson is the guy that I said it needs to be highlighted in that game because I feel like I hope Darius Leonard plays in that game because he's not the greatest in coverage. The stats prove it. Your linebacker Zach Cunningham is not a good.
That's cap. That's cap.
That's not cap.
Since when has Darius Leonard not been good in coverage?
I mean, I can pull up numbers. I mean, I can go to my Twitter.
What numbers are you going to pull up? Because I was looking at film today. Now, I'm familiar of the player, but when I look at the film, even this year, it shows him making great plays in coverage and still being able to make plays in run defense. So we're not going to diminish what Darius Leonard can do. And coverage as well.
I'm going to diminish in coverage. That's my choice.
But
because I've watched the tape too.
What's the facts? What's the facts to say that this guy isn't good in coverage?
There is no fact to say if he is or if he isn't in coverage. It's based on my opinion and what I've seen and the numbers that I've seen as well, and what I've based on what I've seen in a little bit of his tape this year. He's a guy that you can get in coverage. Yes, you can. And I definitely feel like if he's matched up against a Jake Ferguson, if he's matched up against a guy like that in coverage, we're going to win that battle. And I feel like that's a battle that we need to go after because Jake Ferguson can really have a big game against your linebackers or your secondary. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, if Darius Leonard off a new week is guarding Jake Ferguson up the seam, then it just further means that we need to go be looking for a new defensive coordinator because there's no way that should be happening. Darius Leonard matched up one-on-one against Jake Ferguson, but I could see it happening for sure this week because because of the temperament of our defensive coordinator. Now, I will say this: Kevin Byard could stop Jake Ferguson, and that should be the matchup. You know, are we going to implement it? Who knows? We decide to play these soft 7 yards off while playing like a cover zero. It just doesn't make any sense. But Darius Leonard underneath and coverage, I think you might be underrating this guy. You wouldn't be saying that if he would have choose the Cowboys, though. I know that for a fact.
No, I was saying that when he was with the Cowboys, the thing I liked about him with the Cowboys is that he had versatility, which we needed in the linebacking core. But he wasn't going to get major minutes, so I knew we had our show last week. Me and Boss did, and we both said he wasn't coming here. We both said he wasn't coming here because
so versatility. I don't mean to cut you off. Versatility in what regard? Meaning he can defend the run and the pass?
meaning that you can put him in multiple spots. As far as you can put him at a will. You can put him at a Sam.
Okay.
You can move him as far as that. That's what I was saying. You can move him around the linebacker positions because he's flexible enough to do that. Even though he's undersized, he can play other positions within the linebacking core.
Okay, that makes sense. That's actually accurate. I've seen him on the left side, the right side. I ain't really seen him in too much of the middle. Some of the tape I've been watching, but I haven't really seen any tape this year of him being exposed in coverage. Now, he's only been playing mostly first and second down snaps, which are mainly, your rundowns in the National Football League.
They've been taking them out of
your
nickel.
running downs.
They've been taking them out of nickel packages altogether.
Right, I know.
Because
I
we was
noticed
both
that.
studying them. I'm pretty sure we was both studying because he was a prospect for both teams. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So but that's what we need him for, though, boss. We need him for first and second down, if you want me to be for real. Because when teams can get us in like a second and short situation, we have a hard time with those teams. We're worse in the NFL, stopping third down conversions. Like if it's a third down, the Eagles gonna give it up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Unless we can force somebody.
Linebacker play. I said it on Twitter, man. I said Darius Leonard is going to Philly because it was horrible, bro. Yeah, y'all.
It's horrible, and
yeah.
I feel like he was coming here too.
Yeah, I knew it's because I was thinking if I was him and I'm trying to restore my career, I'm gonna go to who needs me,
go to
bro.
Phillies.
Yeah, I'm going to who needs me, like
because you're playing for another contract,
right? Yeah,
exactly. So he gonna get the most playing time. He gonna get the most tape. He gonna get the most responsibility over it. And you got to think, man, that's Nick Sirianni guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They have a relationship together. The familiarity also, speaks volumes to why he was able to come over here and be a Philadelphia Eagle.
Yeah,
if you talk about attractiveness, as opposed to the Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles, I really would. It's really like even. It's really even. On one hand, you could go to the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, who've shown they've known how to, advance in big game situations. Or you could go to the Dallas Cowboys. When the Dallas Cowboys are as hot as they are right now, they're the most attractive team to play for in the National Football League.
That's fair.
The spotlight is on them. You know what I'm saying? It's Dallas. You know what I mean? It's where you want to be if you want to be on TV and be seen and display your talents. You can play with Micah. You can play. Listen, you got guys. You got guys over there. All you got to do is fit in and do your job.
Right.
But I think what really swayed the decision was who's going to play me the most. You know what I mean? I think that's what it really boiled down to.
That's what it was. Playing time because, like you said, I think he's playing for a second deal. My bad, boss. But I just feel like he's playing for a second contract, and these guys are about, hey, this is a job. This ain't just, you know what I'm saying? This ain't just entertainment. This is a job, and you got to play for another deal. He's 28 years old, so his contracts are going to be. These are coming slim, so this could be his last deal. You get what I'm saying? This could be his last major deal. I
feel you. I don't think this will be his last deal. But you 28 and people calling you washed. You're
28.
You got pride.
Right, but here's the thing, though, Lord. You had 2 back surgeries, and regardless, the back never gets better. The back always gets worse, and you're playing a position where you're hitting people, so the back ain't never going to get better. So he's got to be thinking, well, just like we've been talking about, I can come in Philly and play right away, and they're going to use me. So other teams, he's basically doing an audition too by playing for y'all. He's auditioning for other teams. So as good as he plays for y'all, and if y'all go far, that helps him as far as where he wants to go as far as his next deal. Because like you said, he only signed a 1-year deal, and he's going to be looking for more after this. And he wouldn't have got this in Dallas because we were already established. So like I said, we knew he was going to go to Philly. But at the end of the day,
Philly,
I want to ask you
before you ask me what you want to ask me, I think Philly also gives him the opportunity to possibly move around less. Because if he performs in Philly, we're going to keep him. That's a Nick Sirianni guy. Right. And Dallas, that was a one and done. I think that was more of a one and done situation. You got some big contracts coming down, but you know what I mean? But this is also about the back thing. I think the back is a little blown out of proportion because he's playing on those downs where you got to thump first and second down. You know what I mean? So I think the back might be be in more better shape than a lot of people give credit to.
Well,
we'll
I'll
see.
say this,
Backs
man.
never get better.
We'll see. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. But if you could keep it as good as it is right now for a couple of years, you might be all right.
But Tank had 2 back surgeries.
True.
I think it depends on the team. I think it depends on the
Smith had double back surgeries. Yeah.
Tank had 2. Yeah.
So did Tyron
early.
Smith.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Tyron Smith had him.
I think it depends on the medical team.
He ain't practicing.
Man, appreciate the super chat, big dog. He said, boss, is that guy that said Shaq Leonard the best linebacker in the NFL? Crazy, disrespectful. Hey, listen, y'all.
I did say that. And this is a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans' problems. Like, I don't count Micah Parsons as a linebacker. I know that's where he's slated at. I know that's where all the energy coming from. I remember Micah Parsons wanting to convert to edge at the beginning of the season. I don't know about y'all injuries and where y'all moving him to and all of that. Where you basing your laughter from? I guess when somebody told me when Van Der Esch went out, they moved Micah more off of the ball. I mean, that's cool. We know Micah's versatile, but Micah gets the most of his production from the edge. Micah is a defensive line guy. You can move him anywhere. So I wasn't counting Micah even in that equation.
Did you say
Darius
NFC East or NFC?
I said NFC East.
Okay.
Listen, if you can get 80% Darius Leonard, who better?
I mean,
who better? If he can show you that he's still 80% of the guy he was, who better?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not talking about Mike is not a linebacker to me. So
see
who's better?
I also know what's going on. Like people hate Philly so much. Some people just want to disagree with sometimes you're right, bro. Like it's just what it is.
Especially me, man. If you want listen, I don't have no friends on Twitter.
But let me say something real quick, man. Because I think Big got to something. Because you said we ain't got no Deebo Samuels. Well, we got Deebo Light, I say. You know what I mean? We got somebody that can break them tackles. You know, somebody that's greatly trending.
He got an attitude.
Yes, and he got the swag of Deebo. He the white lightning of Deebo. I would easily say that, and I think most people would back us up. Because I'm going to be all the way honest with you, man, and I say this with all due disrespect. I think we might blow y'all out. I'm really feeling like if y'all don't fix what y'all doing, y'all literally might get smoked. Because we are also doing a whole lot of stuff that give y'all problems. We doing a lot of pre-snap motions. We doing a whole lot of stuff that gives y'all a whole lot of problems. So, it's going to be about the defense. Go ahead.
I think the 49ers gave us a lot of problems with their pre-snap motion because y'all didn't in the first round. Y'all lost in the first matchup. And the Miami Dolphins didn't. They lost. And the Rams didn't. They lost. You know, and this is what I mean by y'all being a little too overconfident. We know y'all. We know y'all for real, for real. You do not have the offensive line that the Niners. You're not going to play with the same intensity that the Niners play with. The Niners were out for something. You know what I mean? The Niners were out for something. The Niners wanted something. You know what I mean? If y'all don't come,
we're not going to have the same. We don't. Why wouldn't we have the same intensity when we have a lot of this on the line?
Yeah,
we have a lot on the line right here.
But this the thing, though. This the thing. Y'all been having a lot on the line and not folding. Y'all been having to win games.
Who we folded against besides what? I mean, we got blown out by the Niners. Who else we fold against? We played.
Y'all didn't fold against us in the first. Y'all didn't fold against us.
Nah,
we didn't fold against y'all.
No. Y'all had the ball. Y'all had the ball. Y'all had the ball inside the 10 for like three possessions in the fourth quarter.
Your player made
from that fold. From that we folded.
Tom Reddick made a great play.
From that, that's a fold. Yeah,
that's a fold. That's a fold.
That moment.
6 times.
No, but see. What you doing is you calling the whole game a moment. That was a fold moment.
That was a player fold moment.
3 times. Who? Which one?
Terrence Steele when he got that big sack with Reddick. That's the one that killed
right.
That was on one of the drives though. You had 3 chances inside the 10.
Listen. Right, but the first one we got a penalty for false starting. Once we got the false start, then you came with the sack. The sack took us like 15 yards back, right? After we took that sack.
So you folded twice.
I said the man folded twice. The offensive
the penalty in that situation, which y'all do a lot, is a mental lapse. I count that as a fold as well. You know what I mean? Hassan Reddick is going to get home at some point. Yes, that's a fold, but 3 chances inside the 10 to win the game. Listen, if you kick 3 field goals with them 3 chances, you win the game. We barely moved the ball in that fourth quarter at all. So you know what I mean? I think y'all folded against us. I think
fold is just such a drastic word, man.
How's it drastic? How's it drastic? We gotta keep it a bean.
Like okay, we didn't make that play. But fold? Nah, we didn't fold against Philly. It wasn't no fold at all. It was competitive as hell. The game was competitive.
How? I mean, the game was very competitive.
Don't say it wasn't competitive.
Yeah, it was competitive.
Okay. No, I'm saying, competitive. Listen, I'm agreeing.
So that's why the word fold ain't jiving to me and Big. Me and Big getting discomfort. Like we like,
I know y'all getting uncomfortable. But if you give me 3 chances to land a jab on a man in a street fight and I can't hit him 3 times, I folded.
Nah.
I folded, boss.
That just mean
that just mean I'm not full punch.
No, that mean that you might have won a round. You dealing with everybody here box. You can win rounds and not fold in the fight. Come on now. So we talking about the whole fight.
You can win rounds and not fold in a fight. But if you need 1 round to win the fight out of 3 rounds and you lose all 3 rounds, that's a fold.
It's
a fold. You just needed to score 1 time, and we gave you 3 chances. I think y'all folded.
Made a great play. Your man made a great play. That's all I can say.
What happened to the other 2 drives?
What other 2 drives?
You had the ball 3 times inside the 10 in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say something.
Now listen, I ain't mad. Listen, I ain't
on some stuff.
I'm gonna agree. That was a fold. The Shoemaker was a fold. I
don't really count that particular play. Ironically,
no, that was a fold.
I think you got to run. I think you got to run a deeper route for sure.
That's why it was a fold.
Okay, it's a fold then.
Yeah, that's why it was a fold. And see, we not doing that type of goofy stuff now. See, when we played y'all the first time, we was showing out. We was over here trying to show we got it right with our number 2 pick. You know what I'm saying? So we kept forcing them. We not doing that goofy stuff right now. Right now, the dude who getting the targets and getting the red zone targets and then been exponentially working is Ferguson. Man, y'all in trouble. And that ain't even cocky. And it's another reason I think we go probably blow y'all out. Y'all had a gauntlet of hard games and in a short period of time with very little rest. That could equate to what happened with San Fran. And I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it all the way.
Logically, boss, that's valid. That's valid. I can go with that. But this Philly, that's not an excuse we can use over here, man. You know what I mean? You got to play the games as they come. You know what I'm saying? We had no trouble with we had trouble with a couple teams before we lost to San Fran. We had to rally back at the end and win some exciting matchups. You know, we had a bunch of injuries that occurred in between the last 4 games or whatever. Guys dropping out in game. You know, we just ain't built for excuses though. You know what I mean? We're not built for excuses. We knew the magnitude of that game in San Fran. I don't care how many games you played. I can't get that team no excuse. You know, you had a guy going on tour days before the game, tripling down on calling James Bradbury trash, who wasn't even targeted, who didn't even allow a catch. He the only one that really stood on business for real. You know what I mean? We had guys in the media on my team. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Debo just playing. Come on, bro. He not playing. He mean every word. He mean every word. I'm not giving these guys no excuse for the games being played. I'm not giving nobody no excuses, man. Like, we went out there and we just didn't show up. And we know it. They hear it. They reading every tweet. They reading the Philadelphia Inquirer, which is why I think it's going to get bad for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get bad for y'all. They're going to respond for us. You know what I mean? We ain't y'all.
But hold on real quick. Wait.
Get up and cheer in the
you think y'all
stands.
gonna respond to us? You think y'all
Hell yeah, we gonna respond. Hell yeah, we better. We better. I have no doubt in my mind that we gonna
I think it's more like you better
in this game.
Yeah, you
listen. They know that though. They know that though.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest.
They know that though.
See, I'm gonna tell you the truth, Lord.
You can't scare me, man.
You
can't scare me.
We already beat
y'all,
man. Just hear me out. I could have swore that when we was gonna play San Fran, that we was gonna have what you was talking about. You know what I mean? Just hate and just like, yeah, we gotta just take it out on San Fran. And I didn't see that. I didn't, but you know, and the way we played y'all, and this is why it's important on what I'm saying. I think we in a different era. I'm just being honest, man. We got a friendly era. To be honest, the dogs that I'm seeing almost on every team is on the offense. this is weird to me. I was telling somebody today, just keeping it real. I was like, bro, when I used to see my receiver crack back linebackers, it would piss me off because I'd be like, hold on, bro. Offense don't supposed to set the tone. You know what I mean? But I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that with y'all. I'm seeing who the dogs San Fran, they offense or they defense? Well, they got the linebackers dogs.
Bro, that thing might be 50-50.
Yeah, that thing might be 50-50. But
that might be the only exception.
Between our teams
back there.
Yeah, I think the dogs on the offense. I'm just keeping it all the way real. You know what I mean? I think it might be this era. So you betting like, yeah, they go respond, but some of these cats, they friendly. Like you said, they coming at you versus going at the dude who went at you. Like I could say Michael Parsons. Like Michael Parsons, what was you doing? Helping up D. Smith. Like where do we do this? Like Bland.
For real, man.
Go ahead, B.
Boss, I just feel like y'all just had this big game against San Francisco. It's going to be hard to get back up against us. Yeah. I just feel like that in my heart. Yeah. It's going to be hard to get back on us. And players are people. All right, they ain't robots. You can sit there and say the Eagles could lose this game and y'all still ahead of us. If y'all lose this game, y'all are still ahead of us. Even though we'll be tied with the record, you're still ahead of us. So there could be those type of things in the back of your mind. If you do lose, we're still okay. Okay. And if that happens, that's where the intensity is not as the same because you're in the back of your mind. Like, even if we lose this game, we're still okay.
Right.
If that happens, that's when letdown happens. That's when the intensity isn't. And the Cowboys, we're in a mode where we have to win this game.
Yep.
We're trying to get this number 1 seed now.
Yep.
We see the number 1 seed in our sights, and we're undefeated at home. So we're going to go extra hard in this game because we're trying to capture something. Yep. So that's why we're coming to angle Brunson of not being cocky. It just from afar, it feels like this might be the blowout game.
Exactly.
It just feels from
afar. Anytime, James and Boss, anytime you guys say that I think I'm gonna blow y'all out, it's cockiness in that. Cause y'all know these football games go any kind of way.
That's true.
I don't think
but this is the thing. What we doing, we also looking at the environment, bro. This ain't just trying to size you up and treat y'all like y'all weak. Boy, my boy Law Nation in the building. What's up, Law?
What up, dog?
Yeah,
come
man,
on with it, baby.
Hey, I promised when Law was coming in the building that I was gonna play this game, bro. So we go take a quick switch, man, and
Original, they never will be.
Lord, we got to keep you just for one more second, big dog. Don't go nowhere.
No. Listen. Yes, sir. I at least got 15 more minutes. My guy Law in the building.
Let's go. All right. So Law, we already said when you came in, we go play this real game with everybody that's watching. All right. So
I can't see nothing.
Yeah, I got you.
We need it all.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay, good.
I'm just being professional in my presentation.
Listen, I forgot. I'm with them guys right now.
You feel me?
Screens changing.
You feel me? Like, hey, man, we keeping it real funky. So MVP candidate A, 70% completion right now, 3,100 yards right now, 23 touchdowns right now, only 6 interceptions. Candidate B, MVP candidate, 66% yards to almost 3,000, not bad. 19 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, passing rate. This is MVP candidate C.
Hey, our MVP candidate at number 1 has 26 touchdowns.
Hold on, wait. You might be talking about
where the other 3
D.
come from?
You might be talking about candidate D.
Okay, yeah, there he is. There he is, the candidate D. There he is. I had to get that one. There he is.
Man, don't give it away. Don't give it away. So we gonna ask everybody, who is your MVP from looking at this and just keep it real? Come on now.
So who's B?
I ain't gonna say
that's Jalen Hurts.
We not doing.
Listen, I know. I already know.
Interception. You know who the hell
that is. I already know that's Jalen Hurts.
Man, come on.
This the thing, though. This the thing, and I hate when y'all do it. Y'all leaving out my dog rushing touchdowns.
Why would
like
we count
it's
that?
laughable.
Why are we counting rushing
Why?
touchdowns, bro?
Why are you not?
Line.
Man,
Why are you not?
Let me
Listen,
tell you why not. I got to tell you why we can't, bro. Because 9 of his rushing touchdowns came from rugby.
Listen, and that's why, and that's where you lose all credibility. Because 6 is 6.
No.
That's where you lose all credibility.
No.
You got if you're gonna keep it all the way funky, keep it funky. If you add his rushing touchdowns, what that number gonna say? What that number gonna say?
Okay, we'll give him that.
That's just like when Ezekiel Elliott had 12 touchdowns for us last year. He had 12 touchdowns, 8 of them were inside the 1. Now,
and you can't find and you don't have a guy that can do that right now. That should let you know how valuable.
But this is worse.
No, it's
Big.
not that valuable.
It's worse that they
valuable.
actually doing it based on the tush push. But Jalen Hurts is getting all the credit for rugby football. I don't think we should count that, but we will. Okay, let's go ahead and count it.
You have no choice.
Okay,
you have no
count.
choice.
Okay, and so I didn't count Dax in
That's
this
the only
either.
thing. You only using that to help the.
So let's.
I'm not using it to help anything because he scored from like what was it like the 15 against the Bills on a QB keeper. He's done it multiple ways his whole career.
But let's add in those 6 touchdowns. Right, we go add in.
Brunson. So if Dak was doing that same thing, you would tell us
Put
if
some
Dak was
watermarks
doing
on
that
that
same
thing,
thing,
man.
Brunson.
Some
that would be
watermarks.
cool.
You said what?
I said if Dak was getting 1 yard touchdowns, if he had 10 1 yard touchdowns, and we were counting those, you would sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, that's valid."
I'm gonna put your face.
He
on
would
that.
never listen. Dak Prescott would never have 10 1-yard touchdowns because Dak Prescott will throw a touchdown pass from 1 yard and we count that.
See, Lord, this is I can tell you not keeping it real, man, because you forcing it. You going too hard trying to add in a mulligan.
It's the
man.
facts, bro. It's the facts.
Okay, we gonna give you that. Cool. So let's kind of go through the candidates. So obviously you gave it away. Candidate B is Jalen Hurts. Candidate A is Purdy. Candidate D is Dak. And candidate C.
That hair. He need to cut his hair.
Geno Smith.
Cut your hair.
Come on.
Hair
bothers me.
Do we kind of look like Bud Weed a little bit?
Oh, he look crazy with that hair. Cut that.
Bud Weed.
He look like
Only I can say that.
with
You
that
better
hair.
not say that. Some of y'all better not ever say that. Only I can say that. That's the rules. That is the rules. So if I'm looking at this and I'm keeping it all the way real, Jalen Hurts, he a little bit better than Geno Smith.
I mean, listen, we could laugh. We could laugh all we want. But you looking at the numbers. You're not looking at how many games he's won this season with 10-point deficits.
Yeah.
You're not looking at how many times he put the team on his back. You're not looking at that.
No, we looking at that, man.
Here's what I've been hearing too, though. Brock Purdy, he would throw a tunnel screen, right? And Debo would take it about 50 yards, and they were sitting there like, "Wait a minute, is this your MVP?"
Right.
You know,
Hey, it is what it is. And if you want to talk about who probably should be the leader right now on that list, it is Brock Purdy. Probably.
Hell no, bro.
He smoked the Cowboys and the Eagles.
No, listen to the details of what Law was saying.
Didn't he? He did a little bubble screen, and then Debo took it 30 yards, man. Well, from this day forward, Debo should be entered.
But this the thing, though. This the thing.
MVP.
Y'all counting 26 Dak Prescott touchdowns. How many of them came off screens? Because what's y'all backup running back
Not
name?
a lot. Not many. Not many
A
at
couple.
all, dog.
A couple.
Just a couple.
A couple. What's that dude named Rico Dowdo? Rico, whatever his name is.
You just saw that one. That just happened.
He just scored. It don't matter if I just seen it. So are you going to delete that from Dak's catalog? If a bubble screen goes to the house, the rules are the rules.
No, okay, but like this is all the time with Purdy, man. This is Purdy's game. Out of the 300 plus yards, literally 2/3 of them was yak. Come on, man.
Hey, that's just how it falls sometimes. That's just how it falls sometimes, man. You know,
Purdy's going to be an MVP candidate, though. He is.
Yeah, he's going to be the candidate because he beat the Cowboys.
They beat the Cowboys because just like you said, Brunson, You got 8 touchdowns in 2 games against the Cowboys and the Eagles, and no interceptions. Right? You blew them out both games. So he's going to be in the MVP talk, and they have a top record in the league too. So he's going to be in the talk of MVP. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But honestly, Dak can separate. This is where Dak can separate himself. If Dak wants to be the MVP, or if he can be the MVP, this is where he separates himself. If he goes through, when y'all talking about the gauntlet, you come in and we beat the Eagles, we go to Buffalo and beat them, we go to Miami and beat them, and the Lions come and we win, Dak Prescott's the MVP. Period.
He is.
And he still plays on that same level. He will be the MVP of the league.
If Dak Prescott can beat the Eagles, Buffalo, Miami, look, you putting this all on his plate. If he can beat all of these teams, he damn sure deserve it. You know what I mean? But I just think with the competition that he played, if we being honest, and him losing to the best 2 teams that he played against, I just think you got to look at his situation with a little bit of a side eye, because he had 2 opportunities. You know what I mean? He could have beat either San Fran or Philly. You know what I mean? He showed that
Philly, though.
He was,
but he lost.
If it wasn't for him, we're not in that game. If it wasn't for him, we weren't in that game. You're right. He missed. We lost. We lost.
And if it wasn't for Jalen Hurts, we don't win that game.
He balled out that game.
But he lost.
He had a better game than Hurts, and it was clear.
He didn't ball out. He didn't have a better game than Hurts.
He had
a way better game than Hurts.
He did not have a better game. He did not have a better game than Hurts. How did he have a better game than Jalen Hurts? Statistically, Jalen Hurts was down. Jalen Hurts was down 10 points at the half. He had to have. I gotta have a touchdown. He cooked.
Was the MVP.
What you mean, my defense? Jalen Hurts threw a touchdown pass to Smitty over top of Bland to take the lead in a have-to-have-it moment. Again, we talk about Dak Prescott when he has to have
after that. We still came back after you threw that touchdown to Smitty. Your defense should get the MVP.
What do you mean? You never got the lead back.
I'm saying,
you never got the lead back.
It was your pass rush. Brandon Graham, Hassan Reddick. It was that pass rush that bogged us down at the end of the game. So Jalen
Hurts didn't erase the deficit. My defense didn't score.
I'm gonna tell you what,
your defense we
had
critical plays, bro.
On the play. We had a legal formation on the play, whereas Chuma, he did say he checked in and they scored a touchdown. Then all of a sudden, a late flag saying illegal formation. We had another play on that particular drive that my guy Schoonmaker, he absolutely get to the doggone 1 yard line, didn't get extended, but the guy clearly seen tackle him before the ball was even in the possibility of being reached. So yeah, we can go back and forth talking about game of inches.
Yeah, but we didn't go back and forth, Law. All you gave me was reasons why y'all lost the game and y'all couldn't get it done.
I'm giving you context because y'all was talking about did the Cowboys fold it or not. Well, I'm gonna say this. Well, looking back at this game, the Cowboys lost the game more so than y'all won the game. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
But that's what mediocre teams do against good teams. They find ways to lose while good teams find ways to win.
That's why we're gonna blow you out.
So what you mean? I think y'all a bit overrated. If you want me to keep it 100, y'all had your opportunity to show the world.
All right. So let me ask you this:
how can we be overrated?
Name me 3 teams.
3 teams we dominated. I can name you 3 teams we beat that y'all can't beat. Three times in a row.
Wait,
you cannot beat. How am I guessing? You can't beat the Bills. You can't.
Hold on.
We're gonna beat the Bills in 2 weeks, dude. What are you talking about?
Have you beaten the team yet that we lost to yet? Have you beaten the team that we lost to yet?
Have we beaten the team that you lost to? I mean, we can't beat ourselves. You lost to us. We did not beat Miami, and we didn't play the Cardinals yet.
All right.
So no.
Hey, no. So no. So at the
but
end of the day,
every team y'all beat. Can we beat every team y'all beat? Who can we not beat that y'all beat?
The Jets.
And they didn't have.
We can't beat the Jets. The Jets just caught us slipping.
We know they got you slipping now. Come on, bro. Now they just got you slipping. Oh, now they just got you slipping now.
We got 2 losses on the season. It's the Jets.
Oh, you lost to the Jets, bro.
We got 2 losses on the season. The
You haven't played the
Come on, bro. You tripping. Listen, we're gonna play the Cardinals. We're gonna play the Cardinals. And we're going to play them with Kyler Murray. Y'all lost to him with Josh Dobbs.
He do that. You Gannon no hurt.
Huh?
You Gannon no hurts.
Gannon don't know his ass from the side of a barn.
Yeah.
Is Kyler Murray better than Josh Dobbs?
Wait. Order in the court.
Is Kyler Murray better than Josh Dobbs? I'm not answering that question.
Hold on. Order in the court, because this is the context of what we was talking about. We was talking about who had the clear better game between Jalen Hurts and Dak, head up. And it's not even close,
He
bro.
only threw for like 200 yards.
Yeah, bro. It's like...
But he won the game. What type of style points and what type of moral victory y'all looking for?
No,
if you
bro.
give Jalen Hurts
He
the
didn't
ball,
win the game, bro.
In what world
he didn't win the game. He took the lead back.
In what world does one man win the game? Your team
What you
won.
talking about?
Not Hurts.
He did not.
Your
put the
team
on his
won.
back and win, bro.
All right.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
The guy who clearly, and it's not even up for debate, bro.
This is the epitome of delusion.
No, man. Yeah, I
right.
see what you're
This
doing.
is the epitome of it.
You gonna ride with
Epitome
your
of
guy.
your delusion.
Yeah,
Epitome
you
of
won
gonna
the
ride
game?
with your guy. I get it.
Who won the game?
That's
Of course,
what y'all
you
live
won
on.
the game.
It's
But
like-
Dak
Okay,
had
then.
the
Okay,
better
then.
game out of the two quarterbacks,
Okay,
and it's not
then.
even close.
Dak had the losing game. What?
Who had the better?
Dak lost the game.
That's all right.
With
Joe.
multiple
Dak
times to
lost
win
the
the
game?
game. No,
Dak
I'm
lost the game?
not blaming the
Wow.
loss on Dak Prescott. No,
Yes,
we're not going to twist what I'm saying. I'm not blaming the loss on Dak Prescott, but Dak Prescott was the losing quarterback that day. Y'all keep skipping over how many times he had the ball inside the 20 in the second half alone. Let us rally back, did not respond, and y'all want to say, "Oh, it's because our pass rush." Y'all don't want to give Jalen Hurts credit. It's fine, but Jalen Hurts put the team on his back in the second half, like he did against the Bills. Like he did against every other team, he was down 10 plus 2. He put the team on his back.
He did
So
not
who threw the
against
touchdown
Dallas.
pass to Bland? Who threw the touchdown pass to Bland?
That's not him putting the team on the back. Your defense
Did that
made
take?
big
Did
plays
that?
at the end of the
Did
game.
that? Did that bomb? Did that bomb give us the lead or not?
Yeah, it gave you the
Did
lead.
the pass to Bland give us the lead or not?
It did.
Yes, it gave you the lead.
Did Dak Prescott regain the lead? He had the ball a whole lot in
We
that fourth
drive
quarter. Did he
right
regain
back
the
down
lead?
the field, and then what happened?
Bruh, Dak had 170 yards of empty calories in the fourth quarter alone.
What?
Don't say nothing about empty calories. No, don't say nothing about
If
empty
he ain't
calories.
win, it's empty. I'm not saying it's garbage time, but he ain't win. Dude, you lost the ball with Dak. Dak had the ball in his hand when you lost. What are we talking about?
Y'all won. That's okay. Y'all won. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
one
thank
thing
you.
We'll
Thank
find
you.
out this weekend.
Okay, I ain't gonna say
What you
nothing
talking
else.
about?
I want you back on here once we beat the brakes off you.
Bro, I'm gonna be everywhere. What are you talking about? I'm gonna be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. After we sweep y'all for real, I'm not even gonna be excited because y'all not really nobody that I'm excited about beating at this point.
Y'all ain't nobody
ain't
we
beat-
excited about.
Listen, you crazy. Ask the Bills and ask the Chiefs. Y'all don't even have the resume we got for real.
Bills
I understand
lost to the
Bro,
Patriots.
just,
The Bills
you
lost to
know,
the Jets.
deep in your
The Bills
depth-
lost to the Eagles too, right?
The Bills not gonna lose to Dallas. The Bills not gonna lose to Dallas.
Did the Bills?
The Bills not gonna lose to Dallas.
Did the Bills lose to the Patriots?
Bills
Yes
was
or
doing
no?
what they wanted on your defense, and we can't sit there. You watched the game, Brunson, right? So all you gonna say is just like Joe did. But we won. But when you watch the game, when they drove all the way down the field in overtime, that pass was open. They missed it, right? He was wide open.
No. This what I'm saying.
Yeah,
This
he
what I'm
was.
saying though. This what I'm saying though. This is the thing about that play right here that burned me up. You Dallas Cowboys guys, all y'all guys watch way more film than any other content creator fan base in the world. I learned how to watch film from Okoye Media. You know what I'm saying? And when I look at that play, I see a blitz being dialed up and Josh Allen not having time to make the correct throw, whether
Allen
inside or
had
outside.
time.
When? Look at the play. Look at the play again, man. Josh Allen didn't have time. That's because we dialed up a blitz that got him
I
rattled.
wish you could pull it up. I wish you. He
Y'all
did not
want to
get
say
rattled.
y'all want to say he missed to fit a narrative. He ain't have time to make the right read. If he had one more second, he would have knew where his receiver was going to go. The pressure made him throw the ball early and guess. That's what happened on that play. He didn't miss. Patrick Mahomes and Valdez Scantling, that was a bad connection. That's what you could. That's a drop, but it still was a minute and 40 left with the most clutch quarterback in the game, Jalen Hurts, with 2 timeouts. I think we still win that game. Where's your marquee win? Where's your win? Where's your win?
What you
Y'all
just
talking
said.
like
You
No,
saying
no.
I think we would have won that game. You don't know that. You taking a
I don't
good
have
guess
to think because we did. I don't have to think because we did. Where's your marquee matchup that said y'all is scary? Where's your win that tells me that y'all some type of killers like y'all talking to me right now? Where's the win that signifies this?
Okay, so
where's the
hold
win
up.
at?
You hold on.
Seattle.
Hey, this Sunday, man. It's gonna be this Sunday.
I hope so. Because I don't see it right now.
See, you
gonna be this Sunday.
You bragging on the hold up. You bragging on these Chiefs, right? Didn't they just get their butts kicked by Green Bay?
Was they in Green Bay or Arrowhead?
It don't matter.
Yeah, it do. It's hard to win. It's hard to win in Philly. It's hard to win in Dallas, and it's hard to win in Arrowhead. It does matter.
When you played the Buffalo Bills, what was their record? When you played the Buffalo Bills, what was the record?
I think it was like 6-5 or something like that.
Right, and you're talking about that was a big win.
I didn't say that was a big win. That's not what I said, bro. I didn't say that was a big win. I did. I asked you what was
Kansas City.
I asked you what was y'all marquee win? You don't have a win bigger than beating Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes. Where's the marquee win at, bro? You didn't beat us. Where's the marquee win at? Where's yours at?
Listen, nobody can argue that. Nobody can argue that because we really don't. We don't have the wins that you have. So Miami was a marquee win. We gonna give you that, and that was a quality win. That's where everybody had to say, "Wait," you know what I mean? Kansas City. That's a mark. Yeah. So none of us can argue the obvious. The people that got the most. Like,
you're not giving us the Miami win. You're not giving us the Bills win. You're not giving us the Chiefs win.
They hadn't beat a winning team before they played y'all. They had not beat a winning team. Miami did not beat a winning team before they played y'all, and every winning team.
Bro, and y'all just did last week, but y'all talking like y'all killers.
No.
Y'all just
We beat
a winning team last week.
The Jets were a winning team. The Jets were a winning team. They were 1-0 when we played them.
No, we can't call ourselves killers yet. We got to get through this gauntlet. We got a gauntlet that's coming. We got a gauntlet that's coming. You know what I mean?
That's what it is. They were 1-0.
So this is one of those things we have to revisit.
They were
when we beat y'all Sunday, would that be a quality win?
Would y'all be? Yes, absolutely.
Okay, then if we go beat Detroit, is that a quality win?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
So if we beat Miami, is that a quality win?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we go basically have to just continue this once we go through, because now the quality is coming.
Right?
The quality is coming.
Make no mistake about it. Listen, if Dak Prescott handled this stretch the same way he handled the easy wins, Dak Prescott is your MVP. I ain't mad. I'm not mad if Dak win MVP.
Don't lose the Seattle.
But, I just don't see the quality wins. You can't call us overrated because we took one bad loss. When y'all ain't beat nobody.
Nah, we ain't going to say nobody. See, nobody is.
It's nobody. It's nobody, boss. Who's the somebody?
Man, we beat the.
But damn, y'all struggled against the Commanders and we blew. What's that?
We had to put Dak on the back.
We swept the Commanders, man. We swept the Commanders.
Y'all sweating versus.
Y'all struggle with them every time.
But we swept them though. But it's a win and a win column.
Was it quality or was it low quality grade?
Got you.
Hey, listen. Our quarterback had to overcome. Your quarterback has not had to do that.
Nah,
yet.
listen.
Quarterback did.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real fair about Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a super dangerous quarterback. He is not as skilled as Dak, but he is battle tested more than Dak. That's just real. Cause
they ain't gonna like that, boss. They ain't gonna like that.
It's just real, and that type of experience is dangerous. When you've been through national championships and all that kind of stuff, he is not more skilled than Dak. Let me repeat, he is not. But the games and the big games, he's been through more as of this recent history. So this is the type of guy you got to knock him out. He's not going to understand a fight. He the type of dude that'll be getting hit and rock, and he's still not going to think he out the fight. Them types of dangers, you got to knock him out. I'm just keeping it real. Now, before you go, Lord, I want to get your opinion on something and everybody else. Y'all check this out.
Mm-hmm. Jerry Jones right here on 105.3 The Fan. Jerry, you had told us a few weeks back you were fine with the Eagles' tush-push play. There's a report that Roger Goodell wants to get rid of it. Where do you stand on that topic today before you all have your Sunday night game?
I haven't talked to Roger about it. Steven actually may have, because he's spent some time there with Roger last week, that I didn't, and they very easily could have been talking a little rule change. But the point is that I don't have that kind of issue with those techniques. That, to me, will ultimately take care of itself. We'll either do a better job of getting those interior linemen.
So let's just get to the point. Roger Goodell is going after the tush push. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's fair game. I don't think it should be taken out. I think
it's fair.
I think Philly built the best offensive line. They got a quarterback that squats 600 pounds, that has tremendous feel, and they have a technique where they really working together on the rugby. You have to counter that as a defense. I think we getting into a dangerous precedent when you start trying to outlaw team advantages. I'm being all the way honest. I think you got to build around stopping a team. Because when we had the number one offensive line, none of us would want this a rule change. Keeping it real. Because, see, we mess around and rebuild another one again, and I don't want nobody trying to make rules that's going to take away my advantages. That's my honest to God take on it.
I agree with that. And, I will say this. That's the most clear-minded I heard Jerry Jones sound in a very long time. You know what I mean? He's spot on. The thing about the tush push is that we're not the only teams that have tried to duplicate it. You know what I'm saying? You've seen all year people trying to do it. And there is a way to stop in it. You know what I mean? Almost every game we've lost in the last 2 years, the only way to stop it is to not allow us to get in third and short. If you could defeat us on first and second down, then you most likely get us in a third and passing situation, and you can't tush push it from right there. You know what I mean? I think it's fair game as well. You know, I mean, why take it out? Because we've perfected it. We've guaranteed ourselves a yard out of every 4 down situation. You know what I mean? It's no point in taking it off. You know, I think that once you try to ban something like the tush push, you automatically, I think you automatically say it's a lot of soft interior defensive linemen in the league who can't stop Jason Kelce. So you know what I mean? Why take it away? Makes no sense.
Joe.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Quickly, I my bad for being late, y'all. And I want to mainly apologize to Brunson, because you had to deal with these fools for however long.
Don't you start.
Oh, you about to take over.
Don't you come in here capping.
You about to take over.
Don't you come in here with all that capping.
Don't come in here with all that noise now. We've been real civil on this show. Don't come in here with that.
I respect that. I was listening to it. I respect how humble, how everybody kept it real. I'm not here to do that. I'm just gonna let
you are.
Tush push. I'll answer the tush push because I heard y'all talking about the tush push. To me, that's like telling Michael Jackson you can't dance. That's what we're great at. That's what we're amazing at. It's not our fault that other people can't do what we do. Michael Jackson used to do the simplest of moves, but he made them look amazing. The tush push is the simplest of plays, but we make it look amazing. So if people want to take it out, I really don't care. We'll just QB sneak it like regular and still probably get it because, like you said before, our quarterback, that man, he can lift me, and I ain't skinny. I'll tell you that damn much. But I'm telling you, I think it's hilarious that the Eagles found a little bit of a nugget because to me, the tush push isn't what makes us great. The tush push, it just ends off good drives. It caps off great plays, great drives and stuff. So I think it's corny for people to want to get rid of it, especially Roger Goodell. Like I don't even know why it's up to him. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. They could take it out. We're just gonna figure something else out. And I did hear you guys talking about this Eagles and Cowboys game, and all I want to say, because I do feel confident in my team. I know what just happened. I know how we look. It is what it is. I am. I am very confident in my team.
No, you ain't.
I'm very
this
confident.
week you ain't. I heard it in your voice Sunday. You lying.
I said it 5 times. I can say it 6. I'm confident in my team.
He don't sound confident at all.
He's scared.
I'm driving.
You know they losing.
I'm not confident in my driving and talking, but no, real talk. I said it last week before the game. I'll say it this week before the game. You guys have a very good team. You guys have a very good chance of beating us, but we got a very good chance of beating y'all. What happened against the Niners has 0. Let me repeat that. 0. I'll say it for my Spanish fans. Settle.
Keep telling yourself
what's
that,
gonna happen on Sunday. If you truly believe that what happened against the 49ers to the Eagles means that you guys are somehow better or somehow now have the advantage on us, y'all crazy. And that's just making yourselves feel better because y'all got y'all butt whooped by the same team. So
not at home.
Not at home.
Then it doesn't
not
matter.
at home.
That doesn't
matter. Yeah, it does matter. Yeah, it does matter. Cut that out. Cut that out.
So 17. All right. So 17-1 at home, right?
Wrong.
That one loss means that we're trash.
Tell them
How's
fake
that wrong?
news.
It's all fake news.
How's that wrong?
It's phony stuff.
How's that wrong?
It didn't happen.
So tell
You
me,
are
what
fake
are we at
news.
home?
You are fake news.
What are we at home?
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy.
I'm surprised. They really haven't been trying to talk.
We haven't lost a game at home, Joe.
They've been talking about all these hypotheses and all of these.
We haven't lost a game at home, Joe. We're on a 13-game winning streak at home, Joe.
Brunson, this is what they do. They will literally start playing their little cute little buttons, little cat noises, fart sounds. Whenever real football gets talked about, they start no.
Joe, I asked him. I don't know if he was listening, Joe.
What football are you talking about? What real football are you even talking about?
Look at that. See, fart noises. Exactly.
What are you even talking about?
Jalen Hurts is 17-1 at home. You told me I'm fake news. I would love to know where the fake news is.
All right. So what did Jalen Hurts have to do with the drop pass of the Kansas City Chiefs guy? What did he have to do?
What does that have to do with Jalen?
Are you just saying Jalen? I thought you
talking
were
about?
I thought you talking about football. I thought you were going to talk about the Eagles. You said Jalen Hurts. What did Jalen Hurts have to do with the Bills guy missing the doggone?
What did Dak have to do with the drop pass by Tyler Lockett on third down? Now could have
absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But you just mentioned Jalen Hurts. I'm talking about the Eagles.
On that drive.
But Jalen played a way bigger part in that Chiefs game, though. Law, we were down 10 to Patrick Mahomes at the half. He had to come back.
Yep. What did Jalen Hurts have?
Actually, you know what, Brunson?
Did Jalen Hurts pick that ball off in the end zone?
Right.
No. So y'all,
what did that have to do with Jalen? What? What's the correlation to that?
Because here's the thing.
You just mentioned Jalen Hurts.
Brunson and Joe.
You discounted your defense.
Kelsey fumbles.
They trash.
Pat Mahomes throws a bad pass in the end zone. Interception. Kelsey fumbles inside the 10-yard line. Dude drops a pass. That's all Jalen Hurts.
Who said that?
So Peanut Tillman is trash.
Peanut
Tillman is trash because he
just said it.
We said that was Jalen Hurts.
The whole show. You've been saying
man, come on, bro. Everybody watching, bro. Everybody watching, man. What are you talking about? Nobody never said that was Jalen Hurts. But what we not going to do?
17-1. You just said in games. You just
bro.
Said
that game was in Kansas City. That game was in Kansas City.
Pat Mahomes, right? You said
that wasn't at home. That was in Kansas City.
I'm not talking about at home. What are you talking about? I'm talking about
17-1 applies to at home.
I said you just said Jalen Hurts came back against Pat Mahomes, right?
He did.
Okay, let me
yes or no?
real quick.
Right.
Can I clarify real quick?
Just mentioned three things that happened in that Kansas City game that had nothing to do with Jalen Hurts winning that game. Why am I getting mad?
But James,
somebody getting mad?
Doesn't it still count as a comeback win for Jalen?
17-1. I got two things I want to say. One, I didn't say Jalen Hurts is 17-1. I literally said our team is 17-1 at home. That's what I said. So one loss doesn't make us trash. Secondly, you guys were on Twitter. Literally, you guys were on Twitter talking about how after the Buffalo game, that was an MVP performance by Jalen Hurts. But now we discount it. Now we discredit it.
Who said it was MVP?
Who?
He played damn good.
Who said that?
Go on my Twitter.
Who?
I said MVP.
I said that Jalen Hurts is the MVP of his team. Yeah. I did say that.
Go on my Twitter and say
break this down.
You definitely didn't hear me say that. Y'all the ones that tweet about Cowboys.
Sweat.
Oh man,
y'all gonna be sad at y'all get sweat.
Y'all literally said Jalen Hurts put on an MVP
deflect when y'all lose.
That was MVP.
You're gonna deflect when y'all lose.
Did I deflect? Did I deflect against the 49ers loss or the Jets loss? I don't deflect when my team lose, man. I'm a Philadelphia native.
Joe.
I don't deflect when my team loses.
Joe, let me ask you a question. Joe, let me ask you a question.
That means you've been deflecting for 28 years.
Yeah,
let me ask you a question.
Winning for 100.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead. Order in the court. Order in the court.
Joe, what are the weaknesses of your team?
Good question.
Our defense, our secondary. It's the same thing that it was when we first played, John.
Hold
Not
on,
much has changed.
I got this kryptonite law.
Can I add to that? So if the secondary is the weakness of your team, what is the strength of Dak Prescott and what is the strength of our team on offense?
The same thing it was. Y'all be acting like y'all found the.
Come on, man.
Answer the question, Joe.
I'm not adding all of this stuff.
Answer the question. I'll answer the question. Y'all need to calm down. Y'all so hyped. Y'all angry. Why y'all got so mad? Y'all was so nice to Brunson.
Answer the damn question.
Right. It's the offense. Clearly, it's the passing attack.
You know what it is. Y'all make it. All right. You're off. Dak Prescott is playing the best football of his career. Easily, hands down. Y'all have the best quarterback in the league right now. Easily. But y'all had that same quarterback. Okay, can I finish? Y'all had the same quarterback when you couldn't score 6 times in the end zone. So am I supposed to be afraid? We saw this play out. This is the same team. Just because we lost to another team doesn't make us a different team. We're the same team.
That's a fact. The weakness. All right. So our weaknesses was the same as y'all strengths.
May I have a rebuttal to that?
You may, please, sir.
Yes. All right. So when you say that, man, I love this conversation so much.
So easy.
And you said that it was the same team. Now, granted, are we more efficient than what we were at the time when we played y'all week 9?
Uh-oh.
It's a quick answer. Yes or no?
Yes or no?
No. No.
What?
Are we more efficient?
No. Y'all not. Y'all not. Because Dak start getting his praise.
Check the numbers. Who's the third-ranked red zone efficient team in the National Football League?
The hot streak started after beating us because y'all took a victory lap over all of those glorious stats. So it wasn't after us. Dak really started making waves after he beat us. After y'all lost us. I'm sorry. Y'all didn't even win.
You know what I mean? Hey, subconsciously, you know that we absolutely lost the game more than y'all won the game. But I'm just trying to get the yes or no.
Subconsciously lost. This is the subconscious.
Joe said no.
Look.
Bring me up a stat. Bring me up the winning.
That's in the subconscious right there, Law.
What's in my subconscious? That's a L. That's a loss, bro. I mean, what are we doing?
Hey, y'all won. Y'all won. I just can't say fair and square, but y'all won.
Y'all won. What you mean fair and square? You know what?
I said y'all won. I just can't say fair and square.
Talking to y'all don't feel like it. Y'all trying to make it seem like we ain't win as much as possible, but the facts are y'all are fighting to not get swept.
Did Tyson Fury lose in his last fight, or did he win?
Is Jalen Hurts? Let me ask Lord Brunson. I got to ask you a question. Is Jalen Hurts gonna throw 45 times again?
No.
Y'all gonna adjust
because y'all not San Francisco and we can run the ball on y'all. Y'all not killers. Y'all not San Francisco. We're gonna run on y'all.
Y'all didn't run us on the last game. You didn't run on us the last game.
Who didn't run on y'all last game?
We beat y'all last game. Yeah, we definitely run on y'all. We definitely.
You did not run on us last game. No, you didn't.
Y'all got every chart in the world.
Pull up those run stats. Those run stats in that game, boss.
All right, I got you. Give me a second.
Pull up those run stats because y'all didn't do nothing in the run game.
We won the game. That's all that really matters to us in Philly.
We're talking about running. We already understand, Brunson, for the 20th time y'all won the game. I'm talking about running. I said y'all didn't run on us.
So how do we erase a 10-point deficit? How do we erase a 10-point deficit? Listen, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all asking us a lot of questions before I get out of here. Why did y'all lose to us the first game?
We shot ourselves.
We beat ourselves.
Literally.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
I would say
no credit. No credit.
One at a time. You got one at a time. I answer. Mine gonna be quick. Y'all made some plays. We gonna give you that. We also had to definitely play them refs. Oh, absolutely. That was a horribly officiated game. Number 2.
Bro, you guys are some crazy.
Number 3.
I'm sorry.
Number 3. We beat ourselves.
Gonna be quick.
Absolutely. We beat ourselves. Absolutely. Number 4, we was too
explain.
friendly.
Can you elaborate on that point?
Penalties.
Can you elaborate on that point?
Not discipline. Like, you can't play Philly the refs.
Right.
And a good Philly team and yourself at the same time. You only got to go against Philly and them refs. If you go against Philly, the refs, and your own undisciplined self, you gonna lose. And number 4, we was too friendly. We was friendly. Ooh, that's why we lost too. We was friendly, bro.
I ain't saying nothing about them penalties because
Michael Parsons. I'm gonna tell y'all with Michael
penalties.
Parsons when Swift fumbled, I ain't gonna never forget it. Swift fumbled. AJ ran into him. That ball hit Swift right on his legs, and Michael Parsons dived to the side versus diving right on his legs where that ball was. We would have won the game. We friendly. And I think it's a problem. It's a lot of friendliness in football. Real talk. That's why we lost. And I want to ask you a question, Joe. And before you go, Lord, what's great about Dak? I'm gonna start with you, Joe. What's great about
I'm
Dak?
not saying I give y'all flowers. No, we're not doing this.
No, I'm asking you. What's great about Dak. You can't answer that question. You can't answer that.
Shout out to my.
Whoa. I can tell you what's great about Hurts. I can tell you that.
I can tell you what's great about Hurts.
Let me get in on Hurts then. Let me get no.
Go ahead, Law. Show him how to keep it real. Show him, Law. Teach
tell you
him.
about Hurts, man. Like my guy just said, Boss Cowboy. Hurts, see that face right there? He don't even make that face anymore. That's probably his rookie year. You know, it hurts. He see that face right there that he got right there. That's him throughout the entire game. Unless at the end, I bet you that's at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Hurts is a focused brother. He's cool, calm, and collected.
Yep.
If it's 1 or 2 yards, you can bet your bottom dollar he's going to figure out a way to get it. He is a great game manager. And on top of that, there's 2 Hurts. In the first 2 quarters, it may be a situation where he'll fumble the ball. He might turn it over with an INT. But in the 3rd and 4th quarter, the brother is locked in. He's cool, like the other side of the pillow. He's a good guy. He's a good leader over there for y'all.
Did you learn, Joe? Did you see how to do that, Joe? You see how to do that? You see that, Joe?
Let me
one more thing, real quick, Lord. Let me add one more thing. He's also, to me, the best deep ball passer in the league. There is nobody better at the deep ball than Jalen Hurts. He is the best deep ball passer in the entire league. Those are the good. Now, let's see if you can do it, Joe. Let's try it, Joe.
Come on, Joe. Come on,
Joe.
We did it, Joe. We did it.
What's great about Dak? See, now he can't talk. Go ahead, Lord. He can't talk no more.
That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling.
I didn't even hear you. What'd you say?
I think
y'all discredit us for sure. I'm sorry, Brunson. I ain't trying to cut you up.
Everybody said he's a good running back, too.
I listen. Hold on. I listen. But I listened before I got on here. Y'all discredit our win time and time again. Y'all just discredit our win. So if y'all have no respect for us and you want to make up that little, he's a great game manager. You know, I hear the shots. I'm not stupid. It's cool. I don't like y'all. Y'all don't like us. That's cool. We gonna see what happens Sunday, and that's it.
He just can't. You just can't answer the question. You just can't.
This is what I always admired about Dak. I always admired that Dak was able to repeatedly fold. That's the best thing about Dak Prescott, how he can just, with a straight face, fold year in and year out against the same damn 49ers. How he can inevitably. There's one thing that I can count on, y'all. I can count on the Dallas Cowboys folding under Dak Prescott. He has made me a truth teller every single year. He has never surprised me. I've seen this story from Dak. I'm keeping it a buck. I've seen this story from Dak Prescott. God. Great stats in the regular season. But when it gets time to January, I have never been impressed with a man folding.
In January, you put on your Niners gear, huh? In January,
no.
They just can't. Law.
We eliminated the 49ers. We don't fear the 49ers like y'all.
Hey, and what did Debo say? Why y'all?
Hey, that was a regular season. Listen, they got. What did he say? What did Debo say? They got their lick. Law. They got their lick back. Y'all need to worry about getting y'all's back against the Niners. They got their lick back. You know, y'all need to get y'all
bet
lick
on
back.
my beard. I can bet on my beard the Niners would never beat us like they did y'all at our crib. I'll bet that on my beard. I'll be the baldest beard guy if the 49ers ever come to Dallas and do what they did to y'all like they do.
Didn't they eliminate y'all? Didn't they eliminate y'all out the playoffs from the crib?
Yeah.
Both games was in San Fran?
What was score differential? Let them know.
But getting eliminated from the playoffs hurt more than the regular season loss at the crib.
Well, I get all of that, but shoot, don't you feel a little crunchy how they done beat y'all down and drug y'all on a doggone
I just listen, like I said, I sincerely feel sorry for who's next. Because we resilient. I feel sorry for who's next.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a little news flash. We apply more pressure than the Niners. Our defense is a more opportunistic defense than the Niners, by the way. And trust and believe, we're 21.
I ain't get no turnovers on us in the first game.
21-0 on the turf, so our defense is going to be really flying. You might think what you look. Go ahead.
I'm gonna just say this again, like I told Joe. You had the easy road to the Super Bowl last year with Josh Johnson, and it just showed once again if they had Brock Purdy last year in Philly, he would have beat your ass.
I'm out of here.
Leave on that. Leave on that.
Game changer. Let's have some fun. Let's have a good time, man. Let's kick it.
I want to thank the fellas for having me. Because right now we talking about make believe. We acting like Brock Purdy didn't get on the bus and suit up and play. He got knocked out.
He beat your ass.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Listen, if we knock Dak Prescott on Sunday, that's fair game. That's football. But you know, it is what it is. I want to say this is what I respect about Cowboys.
What's your final words? We got to get your final words before you go.
This is the final word, boss. I respect the ability to be able to cheer for your abuser. How much y'all been doing it this, past couple of days. Y'all been cheering for the team that has been giving y'all the broomstick. They've been pulling y'all panties to the side for 3 years.
Wait a minute.
And y'all are their number one fan this year. I applaud y'all for that. But I'm telling you, y'all about to get swept. That's my final word. We're about to sweep y'all. That's my final word. Hey, man, listen, I got a lot of respect. I got a lot of respect for shit.
You are fake news.
Listen, you're rocking with the best. I got a lot of respect for y'all. I see y'all on Sunday. I believe every word I say, bro. It ain't gonna be no surprise here. I see y'all on Sunday, man. And Law, I will see you tomorrow, good sir.
Tomorrow, yeah.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Shout out, man. Law and Brunson go be running it back mano a mano. So y'all go make sure y'all check that out, man. All right. So anyway, y'all know I'm finna get into my final words.
And close them out, boss.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him like that. I don't feel like doing no more work. We're gonna leave him like that.
I don't feel like doing anything.
Well, I'm gonna say this again. This ain't my word, but I'm gonna say it again since Brunson want to deflect. Once again, we seen it again, and I ain't hyping no Niners or no nothing. But y'all was doing cartwheels and backflips last year when y'all had that Super Bowl run. Y'all had the easiest Super Bowl run in history. The easiest Super Bowl run in history.
So true.
The easiest run.
Easiest. Lucky run. Lucky. And they beat their chest over that BS.
The sorry Giants with Daniel Bum Jones.
I know.
And everybody knew. And yes, injuries are part of the game. But y'all did a cartwheel when Brock Purdy got hurt.
Y'all did.
Y'all said, yes, we're going to the Super Bowl. Yes. Y'all was happy as hell Brock Purdy got hurt. Y'all were happy Brock Purdy got hurt. Because
Joe Purdy. Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
Because when Brock Purdy played this year, only his second year, he beat the brakes off of y'all in your house. And didn't they play in Philly last year?
Respect for the Cowboys.
Yeah. That's why I have no respect for the Eagles.
Because y'all have no way of actually being honest, bro. It's true. Y'all love to say. Let me just talk. Yeah, I just let him go on that whole tangent. Y'all love to talk about how y'all got lucky with this. Y'all got lucky. When are y'all gonna get lucky? When are y'all gonna get lucky? Y'all love to scream 8-4. Hold on, y'all love to scream 8-4. Y'all love to scream that whole 8-3 bullshit, right? But now that it's not on your side, wins don't matter.
Yeah. Speaking of eight, y'all won 8 games this year with 1 possession, 1 score. So if you want to pat yourself on the back, you can do that. Minnesota did the same thing last year.
Yeah, Minnesota.
If you were
Y'all
10
basically
if you were 10 and 2.
Minnesota of this year,
Bro, y'all
and you
are
know
so
it.
corny, bro.
And now y'all
corny,
know it,
bro.
man. Now, man,
Hey, I'm just calling it out,
it's
bro.
true, and you know it. You already know, Joe,
It's
that
not
y'all ain't
true.
hitting
That's as
on
corny as
nothing.
hell.
You know it.
Bruh.
Yeah, I'm dead
Okay,
serious
we'll
when
see
I
what
tell
happens
you
then.
we go probably blow you out Sunday. Big, what
I
was
hope
you
for
saying
your
about
sake
what
you
we
do.
do? What do we do at the house? We were talking about it today.
Oh, we averaging like 40 a game. We done have 4 40-point games at the crib, 13-game win streak. And like I was telling Brunson, dog, this is the key. Now, I know what you're saying, Joe, but just listen to what I'm saying right here. That was a big game you played against the Niners, right? That took a lot. So for y'all to come back and get up against the Cowboys after that game against the Niners, that took a lot out of y'all, dog. Y'all got to get back up and play a fire game. Can I finish? I'll let you finish. Let me finish now. Thank you. So y'all had that fire game against the Niners, and y'all talking about y'all gonna come all this and that. No, we're hungrier right now because see, if y'all lose this game, y'all are still ahead of us, right? You guys are still, yes, you are.
Yeah.
In the division, you guys are still ahead of us
Right.
because we lost to Arizona.
Right.
So
They're ahead of us in the conference.
So listen, letdown can still happen because you guys can say, hey, if they beat us, we're still ahead of them. We're okay. So you guys can have more of the letdown of us beating y'all than more of us having a letdown because this is something we need.
Right.
We see the sights of we can still possibly get the number 1 seed now. We are undefeated at home. So we are going to go super hard in this game because of what's at stake. Y'all can afford to lose this game and still be ahead of us. There will be more of a letdown from your team than our team.
Time Jalen Hurts lost that 2 games in a row.
It's about to happen, bro.
The last time he lost 2 games in a row.
Hey,
Why you
when the
saying
last time
Jalen
he
Hurts
played
like
the,
he the squad?
He didn't play 49ers and he never played 49ers and the Cowboys back to back too.
I don't give a damn who he played.
He never played 49ers.
He has not lost
Okay,
back-to-back
write that
games
down.
since his first year as a starter. Y'all don't want to hear that though, right? Y'all don't want to hear that. That don't matter.
It sound
All
good.
these little
Well, that's the case. When the last time the Cowboys lost at the crib?
Right. Exactly. We can
So
play
we
that
can do
game
that.
all
We
day.
can do that. We
Yeah, we can
You just said
woo.
You just said that 25 times. I rebut it and you come with the same thing. Come on, guys. Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
because it's
Play a
making
part
you
game.
basically telling you it.
Play a
Yeah,
part
that
game.
your stat ain't no better than our stat. That's the point.
All right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that is the point. These stats don't matter because
No,
we're playing
I didn't
the
say
game
it don't matter. What I really said
just said
is
that.
no. What I actually said is your stats ain't no better than my stats. That's specifically what I said. No better.
Look,
I didn't say it don't matter.
matter.
See, you can't put words in
So
my
right
mouth.
now,
'cause stats do
Jalen's
matter.
1-1 against Dak, though,
It
right?
doesn't matter.
Right, Joe?
None of that matters. That's why I don't think y'all
That don't
understand.
matter?
None of that matters.
I'm
we
just
are
asking.
playing Sunday. We are
Okay,
playing
you
Sunday.
right.
The stats that you put up last week didn't don't do nothing.
Right, you right.
Stats we put up
You
last
right.
week don't do
But
nothing.
I'm gonna tell you right
We
now,
playing
we
Sunday.
beat the break. I'm giving you the blues on that show, just so you know. I'm
And
gonna
if you
be
don't,
relentless.
James, you know. James, you
That's
know.
fine. Well, you know. You know.
Bruh, you know. I'm a
Bro, you know.
I can't
Bro,
wait.
you know.
I can't
You
wait.
know. Whoa, what I'm gonna do. And all your little goofy
I
fans
can't
in that
wait.
chat, they're gonna get the blues.
Like I told you,
We're gonna beat the
James,
brakes
like I
off
told
of you.
James.
We're gonna beat the brakes
Like
off
I
of your
told
team.
you
We're gonna
keep
beat the
screaming
brakes
it.
off of you.
Like I said to you, Drake.
I
Like
am
said
gonna
to you,
scream
James, if you guys beat us, we're in the same exact spot. That's
Exactly.
what
And
I'm
that's
No,
why-
you not.
And then y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go.
You a
to
game
Seattle,
behind.
And then Seattle's gonna put a L on y'all. I'm telling
listen
y'all.
First of all, you just said that we were still be ahead.
Joe,
But hold on, let me
listen
just
what
get
you
this
just
off. Let me
said.
just get this off. Let me just get this off real quick. You just said, not you, James.
Hey,
Boss
Joe,
Cowboy,
is it a
you
way to
literally
turn on the
just
light?
said,
Cause you looking scary
I'm
as
in my
hell.
car.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm in my car. Boogie, bro.
You,
Boogie,
yeah,
boogie.
you scared me, man. Thank you, bro.
But listen, you just said, Boss Cowboy, that if we win, that we have more chance of having a letdown because if we lose, we'll still be ahead of you guys. That's what you said. At the end of the day, if we lose, you guys have lost to a bad team. We have lost to a bad team. You guys got blown out by the 49ers. We got blown out by the 49ers. We beat you. You beat us. Honestly, I'm not seeing anybody taking, unless we win this game and we sweep y'all, this really doesn't tell me, oh, this team's way better than the other. It doesn't. Unless y'all blow us out, that's the only way I'll sit here and be like, you know what? Cowboys
don't sleep on them Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah. Joe, you just proven my point. You hear what you just said? You just proved my point. You just said, well, if we lose to y'all, we still okay. See, that's why the letdown. That's why you're going to lose. Because in the subconscious mind of the player, it's going to tell him, if we lose, we're still okay.
Right.
That's why you're going to lose. I'm trying to tell you that, Joe. You don't believe what I'm telling you. Yeah, it is. They're humans, Joe. Stop acting like they're not humans, bro. They're humans. That's human nature. Oh, we're still okay. We can lose this game and still be okay. You already just said it. Yep. If we lose this game, we're still in the. We're still in the same.
I heard him say it.
You twisted what I said.
I heard him say it.
You twisted what I said. And what's crazy is that me and you, James, had this conversation.
He ain't twisting
Y'all
nothing.
twisting it. If y'all can let me talk, bro, damn.
Oh, that he the victim.
Lord.
Don't be the black Karen, dog. Don't be the black Karen, bro.
Y'all got it. Go ahead. Do y'all final word?
Oh, okay. We over talking you. I bad. Go ahead, Joe.
Bro,
everybody be quiet.
Let's be real. At the end of the day, what I said was that if we lose this game, we're in the same spot as far as our teams go. I'm not saying that you guys are far better than us unless you blow us out. But if y'all beat us by a touchdown, it's a close game again. I'm not going to sit here and puff and be like, oh, yeah, we're just a trash team. If you guys lose to us again, y'all got some things to worry about, not us. If we lose, yeah, we got some things to look at. But at the same time, we beat y'all. So it's 1-1. We split. It is what it is. So I'm not saying
but here, now that's a great point, Joe.
Once again, you're proving my point.
Yeah, that is a great point, Joe.
Whatever.
But y'all also won 8 games, close games. Y'all won 8 of them. This right here will be the straw that breaks the camel back. If you go fool around and lose to the 49ers and then lose to the Cowboys and then lose to the Seattle Seahawks, there's going to be fire and brimstone. Y'all already crying. Jalen, let me tune in to Jalen right quick. You know, Jalen, you all right? Hey, it's okay, man. It's okay, Jalen. It's okay, man. Jalen, it's okay, man. It's okay. Wipe them tears away, man. y'all got Darius Leonard now. He can wipe those tears away, Jalen. Never in the history, Cowboy players don't cry on the sideline. But we mathematically
Jalen Carter. This is the fakest shit I've ever been a part of. I'm sorry.
Y'all he wasn't crying.
He get mad.
Oh, he wasn't crying. Jalen Carter wasn't crying.
He wasn't crying.
Hey, where that music at, Law? Where that music?
Was he crying?
Where that music?
Y'all not want Jalen Carter.
We asked if he crying.
Was he crying or not? Hey, Law, where that music?
I like that.
Where that Riggs?
He mad.
Was that
Riggs? Darius Leonard had to come over there and say, hey, I'm going to stay. I'm not going to fly back to Dallas. Y'all cry. Both of the Jadens.
Leave me alone.
Riggs!
Leave me alone. Y'all broke.
I get my thought real
I'm
quick.
getting too old.
Oh, you want your thought you want your thought in again? Go, Joe. Go.
Let me put this out. This is to all the people watching. If you're watching on the Eagles,
Hush. Joe got to talk. Joe got to talk.
See what they're gonna do? This is what they do. This is what Cowboys
I
fans
can't help
do.
that boy cry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joe. Go, Joe. Go.
This is what Cowboys fans do. They can't talk real football because they know that at the end of the day, they don't feel as confident as they want to. All right, y'all.
Nah, bro. Hey, that's what we do over here, bro. Don't get mad, dog.
Oh, my bad, Joe. My bad. You got to tell him to stop crying.
We just messing with you, Joe. We just messing with you, dog. That's all.
We just messing with you, Joe.
Y'all feel some type. All right, Tom.
Hey, man, we're going to let you go, man. We're going to let you go. Go ahead. One more time.
Leave him alone, boss.
I should have knew this was really going to happen. All right, bro. I'm good.
Hey, man. My hands up. Go ahead.
Go
ahead, Joe.
Go.
I'm good on this.
My hands to the man. Get your point out. No. We're going to have a great night on Sunday night, too. You know, we're going to have a great night on Sunday night.
Go, Joe.
Go, Joe. No, go. I promise you, I won't press the button.
Y'all good, bro. Y'all proved to me everything that I knew it was going to happen. Y'all don't like to talk football. Y'all like to come on here and bring people on here so y'all can act tough and clown people. Y'all lost, so y'all can act tough as you want. Eagles fans, shout out to y'all. I know y'all in the chat. Y'all probably hating this show, so it is what it is. I thought
damn, you have to say they hate the show. People say you gonna cry the Cowboy. You gonna cry?
Great show, man.
This was a good show, man. You haven't talked bad about the show.
Come on, Joe, man. Come on, man. All right,
we're just messing with you, Joe.
We just messing with you, Joe.
It's one thing to mess with people, but see, I don't let nobody talk. It's one thing to mess with people. It's another to continuously cut them off and make it's just corny. Y'all think it's funny, and that's cool.
All right, this time, I promise you, Lau is not gonna hit the button. I promise you.
I promise you, I'm not gonna hit the button, bro.
I promise you.
I say what I gotta say. I'll see y'all Sunday.
No, man, come on, man. Don't get in your feelings. Come on, one more, man. Hey, this is part of the show, bro. We always do this.
I get it.
Joe,
we do this to each other.
Yeah, we do this all the time to each other, dog.
This is what we do, bro. This is
what we do, bro.
We be having button wars in here, bro. This is what we do, bro.
Be getting the button.
Everybody get the buttons in here, bro.
Everybody we ain't gonna press the button, man. Look, my hands up.
Look, my hands up too, Joe.
My hands up. No, I'm gonna keep them up the whole time. Go, man, Joe.
Joe don't trust us.
I hope y'all win.
Trust me, Joe. Trust me, I won't hit it. Trust me.
Yeah, we got our hands up.
Look, everybody hands up, Joe. For real.
Everybody hands up.
Hands up.
I ain't got nothing else to say.
Oh, you ain't got nothing else to say?
Y'all,
you got to at least give your final words then. Give us your final words, man. You got to give us your final words.
My final word is you guys see what happens when Cowboys fans are scared. They don't want to talk football. So, y'all have a great night. Eagles going to win. Let's go. I'll see you on Sunday, Jay.
What's score prediction?
What's your score prediction, man?
I'm going to say 28. Nah, I'm going to say 30. Eagles. Cowboys going to score maybe 24.
He don't mean it.
Kind of like the same.
I know he don't.
He don't mean it.
Like 2 points more than y'all scored last time.
Yeah,
you don't believe it.
It was 28 to 23 last time. Why is that?
Yeah,
I don't believe
man, it was good. We made Jalen Hurts fumble 3 times, and that ball bounced right back into his hands. It was really good though. Jalen Hurts had the magnet in that game. You think he gonna get away without? You think he's not gonna turn the ball over at all in this game? What's the over under?
Hope not. I surely hope not. I mean, y'all talking about a bunch of ifs. Y'all talking about what if this happens? But what if that happens?
No. I promise you, we force turnovers. There will be a turnover in the game. Cowboys will force a turnover in the game.
Will you win the game though? Will you win the game though? That's
what
we're supposed to be talking about today. I hope for your sake you do.
I try to go to the conversation. Our strength versus your weakness. All right, y'all got a good front four, and y'all can stop the run through A gap and B gap.
Yeah,
y'all very nice up front. I will tell you this: the MVP of your team, technically, if I can really be transparent with you, is Hassan Reddick. I like him. You know, he plays through the echoes of the whistle.
Yeah,
he forces the players. He forces turnovers. He forces takeaways. I've seen that brother in many games change the outcome of games.
Yeah,
and I told my brother even against the 49ers, I said, man, that right side where Hassan Reddick is running off of. And you got to be mindful of that. And then y'all had the 49ers sweating. Y'all was up 6-0. My brother was sweating like R. Kelly at an all-girls camp.
Ooh!
He was sweating.
And it's so funny you said that, Lau, because that's the matchup that I'm gonna definitely talk about, especially that Reddick versus Steele. We got to see the repeat of that. You know what I'm saying? And the Dallas Cowboys got to do a better job of planning for that matchup. Leaving Steele on the island is not the solution. I think we're going to need to be more balanced. I think we need to run at Reddick too. To me, you got to take his legs. That's just my opinion. I want us to open it up, but I don't want us to start the game with Dak passing. I would rather us start the game on the ground. I also feel like San Fran gave us some clues on how to really attack Philly. I think they got some weaknesses on that left side. I want to get y'all thoughts on that.
Boy, they was talking football easy. Now. Jump in, Joe. We talking football.
I mean, Joe don't want to talk no more. He mad right now.
I ain't mad at all. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm a grown ass man, bro. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I feel like I'm being disrespected, I'm gonna let you know I feel like I'm being disrespected.
You feel like we disrespecting you, bro?
You feel like, come on,
man.
We ain't disrespecting you. We do this on the show and everybody.
Wait, they love
that.
This is my second time.
We disrespecting you, bro? For real?
We ain't disrespecting you. Come on, Joe.
Hey, talk though, bro. Let me.
I apologize. I apologize, man. You know,
I like to have a back and forth. I like to have a back and forth, not all this screaming over each other. Like that's how.
We ain't screaming over you.
All right, bro.
So
all right, y'all have a good night, bro. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's why I said don't invite him into this conversation. We tried to talk about football, and I knew he was going to
first of all, Joe. You act like there ain't never no back and forth in the show. You act like there ain't never no. Stop that. You act like there ain't never no back and forth in the show. You don't go back and forth like I'm supposed to be quiet while you talk and you spoke. We don't do that every time. Now stop that.
Joe, let me say this though.
Do I press fart buttons? Do I start making stuff that has nothing to do with football? No, I don't.
Do you have fart buttons? Do you even have fart buttons? Because you got to have them to use them.
On my show, is that what makes y'all?
No, I'm just saying.
At the end of the day, we just arguing at this point. I got respect for y'all.
Joe, let me tell you this though, Joe. Joe, don't go, man. Let me just say this though. I think that perfect. If you guys can get our safety to play that single high, and also attack over the top, that could be a very much issue with us. Ain't that right, boss? When they when they take that 9 route and they do that 3-step drop and they throw it to Smitty, that's the situation. So I think that we should play more zone, and I think that if we can figure out a way with our front four to stop the run and get y'all in strange predicaments, it could be a plus for us. But if we don't, Joe, y'all can have y'all way with us.
Yeah, because I saw some things, and I'm just talking about football. No more buttons, all of that.
No more buttons, Joe.
That. But just on football law, to what you're saying, I think Dan Quinn made some adjustments in the second half of that Philly game that he gonna start the game with. Remember, in the first game, they was playing a lot of off-man coverage. They was giving A.J. Brown them a whole lot of cushion, and A.J. and them was taking what the defense was giving them, and they was dumping it off, and just kind of moving and change with that. They started to actually challenge the receivers in the second half, and it really, really helped the Dallas Cowboys. So I think we're going to see that early this time, and I think it's going to make a big difference, a real big difference. And on top of that, I think the Seattle game big. I want to get your thoughts on this, Joe. You too, if you still with us. But I want to get your thoughts on this. Is I actually believe. No, go ahead, Joe.
Go ahead, Joe.
What you mean? Go ahead. You ain't even asked the question.
No, I was I felt like you had some thoughts. I wanted to make sure I was fair to you before I kind of said what I was gonna say.
I know I was gonna answer your question. You said something about the Seahawks.
Yeah, what I was saying with the Seahawks, I think the Seahawks was a good test for us. I think that prepared us better for your game, because your weapons, as good as your weapons are not as good as the Seahawks. You know what I mean? Oh, so I'm being disrespectful? Because AJ is not on DK level athletically at all. And also, I want to say this too. I want to say something too. CeeDee Lamb, the last time we talked, I was honest, and I felt like at the time that we spoke that A.J. Brown was better than CeeDee Lamb. It's not true anymore. CeeDee Lamb is better than A.J. Brown.
I guess we shall see. So what was the question?
Well, Joe, y'all picked up a nice acquisition. I want to know your thoughts, Joe, on Darius Leonard. How will he impact this game if he's even going to play and pick up the system what decides putting out there? What are your thoughts on Darius Leonard in this game?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
since I'm missing Zach Cunningham.
I don't know if he's going to actually play this week. I know we got him on the PS right now, but if we activate him, I'm assuming he's going to be in a lot of simple plays and just a guy that has to cover ground, not necessarily players. Our defensive coordinator, to put it bluntly, he's an idiot, to be 100% honest. Okay. A lot of times, and you saw it in the Cowboys game, a lot of times you got our linebackers on your slot receivers, our linebackers, on your tight end, who's a big weapon for you guys. It just doesn't make sense a lot of the times. So I don't know what they're going to use him for. He is a versatile player. I'm hoping that they use him as a guy that can be good in coverage, because that's definitely where we're sorely lacking. Not having Zach Cunningham definitely hurts our run defense, but honestly, I don't know what they're going to do with Shaq Leonard, because we do a lot of dumb stuff with our linebackers. I mean, Shaq Leonard's probably the only one of the bunch in our room right now that can cover, tight end every now and then, maybe a slot and stuff like that. But, not necessarily every play. And we see what happened with that back injury. Hopefully he's back to at least like 75, 80, 85%. And we'll see what happens. But realistically, I don't know if he's going to be ready for this game. And even if he is, I don't know if he's going to be ready to do what we're asking him to do.
May I interject? May I interject respectfully? Since you said it and I didn't, and that gives me grounds to say it, right? So how will your idiot defensive coordinator stop our competent offensive play caller, by the way? I just need to know from a strategic category. How are you guys going to win this game since you got an idiot defensive coordinator?
It's the same way that I said it. It's the same way. Yeah, you can say it. Go ahead. I really don't care. At the end of the day, it's the same mentality that I had going into the last game. You guys are going to get yards. You guys are going to move the ball within the 20s. Our job is, once that field shrinks, not letting you get touchdowns. That's really what it comes down to. You guys are going to move the ball. And I said this before the game last time. You guys, James, I said it. You guys are going to move the ball. Dak is going to get his numbers. You guys are going to put up a bunch of stats.
But how is that possible when you had, and excuse me, not to try to cut you off, bro, but I just need to know from the mindset that how are we going to move the ball, but yet only score 23 and you guys score 30? How are you going to get those?
Because we got to stop you. Because we have to stop you in the red zone, just like we did in the first game. That's what we have to do. We have to make it free. So you make you start getting desperate.
Are you leaning on hopeism? You know what that is? You're leaning on hope that your idiot defensive coordinator.
We did that the first game.
Did you do it, or did we shot ourselves in the foot, Joe? Did we shot ourselves in the foot, or did your idiot defensive coordinator do it?
Apparently to you, nothing we do matters. Nothing we do.
Wait a minute. No, you don't want to call him an idiot. I'm just trying to figure things out. Did the idiot stop us?
Trying to figure things out, Joe.
Joe, that's all we trying to do.
The idiot is the same idiot that made y'all not score on 3 different trips in the red zone. So that's the idiot. Yeah, I don't like everything he does. So
a broken clock is right twice. So you thinking that this idiot will be right twice, right? So you thinking that all of a sudden
he was right 3 times against you, right?
Well, I'm talking about in a complete game. So you saying that he's gonna magically figure things out and stop us and shut us down?
I didn't say shut y'all down. I literally said that you guys are going to move the ball between the 20s. 23 points is the same thing y'all had last time. Like, I mean, that
right on the road.
Y'all want me to just sit here and say y'all gonna win? Y'all the best.
No, we ain't say all that. He just trying to make sense of your argument, and you getting backed into a
because
corner.
It makes sense.
He's doing a good job of backing you into your own word corner, and you not doing a good job of fighting out of it. I'm just being honest with you. Law is putting hands on you. That's what's going on right now. If you're not aware, Law was easily winning this debate. He backed you into a corner because what he's saying is you're not making sense. You saying that your D coordinator is incompetent and an idiot, but you saying he's going to be competent enough to stop the #1 offense in the league. There is no team, not even Miami, that's scoring more points than us, but you saying that your incompetent defensive coordinator is going to become competent. Law is right and you are wrong.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that. Now, what I was saying is that we have to stop you in the red zone, which we did in the first game. That's not anything crazy. Like you got, I don't know. I don't think this is a conversation. I feel like it's just you want me to say what y'all want to hear.
No, we see you. What you trying to do is you trying to act like Law was just talking about points, and you trying to slick talk. That's slick talk you doing. You trying to pull a slick talk like no, Law know what he's saying. And Big Game James know what he's saying. That's why Big Game James started off saying that we average 40 points at the house.
So he didn't say
he was talking about points, not yards. Not yards. So what you talked about was how y'all did at your house. You're not addressing how you go do it in our house. You're not doing that, Joe.
Oh my God.
You're not doing it. And now you're trying to act like we just talking delusional when we very factual. Man, it was Big who said to your face we average what 40. So you talking about what y'all did on the road. Talk about us at the house. If you can. You can't.
We haven't played you at the house yet, right?
No, I'm talking about facing us at the house.
Right? We're facing your team. We're not facing your fans. I don't care what you think you do at home.
So you go act like it ain't no advantages being home now, Joe? We doing that?
It definitely is. It definitely is. But I can't control that. I can't talk about how that's going to change our game plan. Our game plan is going to be our game plan. That's it.
What's 3
that's
times?
What we have
what's
to
3
do.
times 7, Joe? What's 3 times 7, Joe?
2 less points than you guys scored in that loss against us. That's what that is.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure it out because that's 3 times in the red zone that you thinking that we're going to try to get there, Joe. That's all I'm saying. All right. That's all I'm saying.
I said 30 to 24.
24. So what was a field goal? So that's
24.
24. That'll be 24 instead of 23, right?
So if Dak has 3 touchdowns, you guys won't be. He had 3 touchdowns last game. Y'all were beating y'all chest.
Oh my God.
But we still won.
Okay.
Right,
I don't get what y'all want to hear. I don't get what y'all want to hear.
Big, you been hanging back, man. You want to jump in here real quick before we give our final words, big dog?
No, I'm done.
So let me kick off the final words, bro. Let me kick it off. This is a very important game, obviously. We are catching Philly bleeding out. But I do think we gotta really destroy Philly. Like, you still gotta knock them out. You gotta go in with a knockout mentality this game. This ain't gonna be a game where it's gonna be good enough to try to just even keep it close. The goal need to be to truly knock this team all the way out. I think Philly is reeling. I think they're hurt. I think they've been through a gauntlet of a lot of big games. I think they're worn. I also think they're greatly overrated. I truly believe that they are the Minnesota Vikings of last year. I think San Fran was the first team to really expose how poorish they are. They should have lost to New England. They should have lost to Kansas City. They should have lost to Buffalo. I would say that Buffalo was actually more impressive, especially from their kicker, Elliott. That was impressive. Like, to hit that 60-yarder to keep them alive, they showed grit. But to catch Philly the way that they just was handled by San Fran, this is a great opportunity for the Dallas Cowboys. We clearly also trending way up on our offense. It just came out that we have surpassed Miami in points, and nobody gonna really talk about that, but that's a big deal. Our offense is now seeming to be the leaders of the team, the people that show the gangster, the moxie. That also mean that we got a lot of room to improve, because that mean if our defense get back into their flow of how they started the season, we're going to be even better, because the offense has just surpassed the defense. So I'm just excited for what we getting ready to see. The first time when I talked about this, I called it a measuring stick. I think we know who we are now. We ain't measuring nothing. It's time to just show who you are. That's my final word.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. My final word is this. I'm going to bounce off the last part of the middle part of what you said, boss, is that I think this is a situation where you saw San Francisco go on that 3-game losing streak. I think this is a situation where the Philadelphia Eagles are going to have that type of situation.
Yep.
Because you've had that when Law brought it up so eloquently, like you had 8 games where you won by 1 possession. That runs out eventually, and I feel like when you go through those type of games, those games wear you down. When you're going to a game where you have to fight the second half to come back and win, that wears you out. That wears you down, because that takes an emotional toll out of you. Okay. And now we're late in the season. And because you played all those tough games early that took an emotional toll out of you, now you just had a big game where this one took an emotional toll out of you and you got beat. Yep. Now you have to get up and play against Dallas, who is healthy, who's playing at the crib, 13-game win streak, smelling blood in the water. We know we need to win this game. And we dropped 40 on y'all last year at home. So let's not act like we don't know what 40 points is about. Dropped 40 at the crib last year against your defense, and it was better. Your defense was better last year than it was this year. So I don't know why we can't do it again. But as Boss said, I think y'all just tired, and that's just took a toll on y'all. And I feel like a losing streak is coming up, and it's going to start Sunday.
Yep,
you're going to lose to us, and then who knows?
You might
remember.
lose, yeah.
Y'all still got Seattle. Y'all got Arizona. Them teams that you was talking about. Well, guess what? When you're tired and you're worn down, that's when those slippy teams can come up and upset you. So I feel like you guys are going to take a little step back at the end of the season. You're not going to be the hot team. I feel like we will be. And it's going to start Sunday by beating the brakes off of your squad. And that's my final word. Beat the brakes off y'all.
It's my turn. I hope. Good luck on Sunday.
Hey, I love being a Cowboy.
It ain't your turn yet.
Game changer.
Let's have some fun. Let's have a good time, man. Let's kick it,
man. My bad, Joe. Go ahead.
I'm hearing a lot of feels. I think if this, they are they're gonna lose to this team and they're gonna lose to that team. Y'all don't sound confident. Go Birds. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna play our game. If we win, if we lose, I'm gonna still be here talking my shit. So y'all didn't invite me back when we beat y'all, so that kind of told me everything I needed to know.
You don't sound
good
confident
luck to y'all.
At all.
I don't need to sound confident because I'm 10-2.
You don't sound
10-2,
confident.
Joe.
At
10-2, Joe.
You're about to be 10-3, Joe. You ain't confident,
Hey,
Joe.
I'll
You
let-
know
I'll let y'all
Brunson
talk.
wasn't
I'll let y'all
confident
talk.
either. Brunson wasn't confident either.
Brunson when he's not here. Y'all could have done this.
I said it to him in his face. Don't do that. I said it to him in his face.
This is the internet.
That he wasn't
This is the
confident.
internet.
So don't do that. No.
This is the
Ain't about
internet.
no
This ain't
internet.
face
Don't
to
do
face.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
Because I would say it to y'all's face if y'all were in front of me. So don't do that. I would say it right to your faces if y'all were right in front of me. So don't do that.
Y'all got real gangster on this show. Kept on wanting to press buttons. That's cute. I hope y'all got a button
That's
for when
not
Zach chokes
gangster.
again.
That's having
That's
fun.
all I'm gonna say. I'm just saying what I'm saying, bro. I'm just saying what I'm saying. If y'all can't handle it, then y'all can't handle it. At the end of the day, that Prescott lost to us the first time. He gonna lose again. I hope y'all got a button that says eliminated because that's what y'all gonna be out of the first round yet again. So you guys.
Oh,
have a
you see
great
this
night.
guy?
Thank
See
you
this
for
guy?
having me on.
Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee
Y'all ain't
woo wee
repeating.
woo.
Y'all ain't going back to the Super Bowl. Want to put some money on that?
That's what you
wanna put some
holding
money
on
on
to.
that?
What my team does outside.
Do you want to put some money on that? Do you want to put
Sunday.
some money on that?
We were here to
I
talk
asked you
about
on
Sunday.
live air. Do you want to put money on? You don't go back to the Super Bowl.
Oh my God, bro.
Yes or no?
All right, y'all have a good night, bro. Y'all have a
You
good
got
night.
my cash. I got cash
can't
and
keep
PayPal.
going.
I said,
Me-
bless.
we'll
He
talk
look like
about
he
it.
don't want that
We'll
bet,
go
big.
We'll do a bet.
Big,
don't
he
want
look like
that
he don't
bet.
want that
He knows he's
bet.
not going back.
The bet.
He don't want that.
Me and you,
bet.
James, will talk about the bet. Okay, y'all don't even let me talk, bro. Like, y'all, it is what it is. Y'all have a good night, man. Thank you for letting me on. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Press whatever buttons y'all want. Laugh your asses off. It is what it is. Y'all. I'm gonna be real with you because I'm a grown ass man. Y'all been disrespectful this whole show. It is what it is. Y'all didn't talk football at all as soon as I got on here. Y'all could call me hurt, mad, whatever. Oh, it is what it is. This was some clown shit. That's what this was. This was a whole clown show. So, you guys have a good night, bro.
Wow.
Dang. He
man,
left.
He left, man. They actually.
Feelings. Whoa.
Let me see what's going on.
Rick.
Y'all hear that? I think that's that. I think that got him right there. They got him right there. Y'all. You know, we were just checking on him. We were checking on Jalen Carter, and I didn't know that they got him right.
That touch, right? That one touch. That one.
Oh, the
that touch
Jalen
is so
Carter,
right.
yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one. That was the one that got him. That
was the one.
Yeah, because he gonna
That was the
forever
one.
live in that. Watch them out, man. Darius Leonard, I heard breaking news that Darius Leonard was willing to leave, but Jalen Carter and Jalen Hurts was. Hush them out. All right, I'll stay. God no. but to be real with everything, granted for the Eagles fans, because we got a lot of Eagles fans follow the channel, right?
Yeah.
And they walk around boldly with their record. They are the best team in the National Football League, right? As far as records. Cowboy Nation, on my final word, we just got to go up there, TCB, take care of business at home, and SOB, stand on business, and we do those two things right there, put TCB, SOB in the chat, and everything will work its way out. I truly believe that we made the correction that was necessary.
Yes, sir.
With our offense on how we attack. And here's what a lot of people fail to realize. And since he said it, he had an idiot defensive coordinator. Well, granted, that means that now we would pick apart the things that we should have took advantage of, right? And expound on that with our number one offense. So I think that we get into the red zone, we make the plays that necessary and take care of business and leave no feelings on the field. Play the aggressive mindset. Parsons know that this game is personal, right? He should know that. All of the players that's on this team should know this game is personal. Let's go ahead, regain. And if anybody know that this team is 13-0 at the crib, right? Literally 21-0 on turf. Why not fix it for your favor and play this game like your head is on fire so that you can say, hey, the team that everybody thought that was the number one team in the National Football League, we just took care of business. We left them down there on the ground, folded up like Family Guy. And let's tune in one more time. Jalen, you all right? Hey, it hurts. Hey, Jalen Carter, all of the Jalens, y'all all right, Riggs? I'm getting too old for this. Bald-headed Prescott. MVP is on his way, baby. Let's go. DC for life, not for sure, baby.
Not for sure, baby. Let's go, baby.
3, 2, 1, drop it.
And remember,
one more time.
You're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go.
Oh, man. We have to get rid of them buzz. Everybody can't handle it.
The final word. The final word.
Go to your room. The final word.
The final word.
The final word. The final word. Got all these buttons going. There we go. God, job.
Go to your room.
Go to your room.
Go to your room. You are on punishment.
Head in bed. Yeah.
I just wanna run it up.
Hey, when they get mad like that, you know what that means?
We win.
You know they finna lose, bro.
They in their feelings.
Yeah, you don't get in your feelings like that unless you know you scared. Come on now, because everybody else was chilling. I'm chilling. Law, you chilling?
Yep, we chilling.
Right. I want my flowers while I'm living.
Well, Law, you cold with them butts, bro. Oh, man, that dude's scared, man. They scared. Listen, Cowboy Nation, that's all y'all needed to see, man. You only get mad like that when you know you finna lose. They know it.
Yeah, I'm with T-Black, I'm with Rabbit now.
Look, turn the music down just a little bit.
Yeah.
There's not a content creator on planet that will see me face to face and call me lame. Matter of fact, my connection's so reach, I can call AJ Brown and get him on the phone before you can.
Ooh.
Now get out of here and listen to your daddy talking. I'm Law. Now you know who I'm talking to in the chat. Let's get it.
Ooh, let's go, man.
Make Law.
I've been
like that
really
Law.
in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.